domain day from cheapwinesfinder.com with some wines for spring and Easter. Things are opening up a little bit. People might be getting together for family dinners, which they haven't done in a while, and we're bringing something good but cheap. This is what we do. And let me grab the bottle, because even though I've just been writing about it for the last 45 minutes, I can't remember the name of it. Lomasi Wines Bee Well Rosé, Monterey County 2020. It is $6.99 at Aldi. I don't know how widely available at Aldi as it is. It was on the bottom shelf. They don't exactly go all out to let people know about their wines, but it was there, and it's got a nice label. It does not look like a $6.99 wine. Those $6.99 wines are coming up in the world lately. And Lomasi is actually, if you Google it, it is Lomasi. No, Lomasi. Is actually a trademark by a large, really good winery out of Monterey. Sustainably farmed. They're kind of leaders in sustainable wines. They've got a bunch of brands. They're really good winery. I don't say who it is. I used to, but it kind of dawned on me that their name is on the label. It's not their wine. You know, they made it and they did it to their standards and quality standards, but the price point and what the wine is might be to somebody else's standard. Though Aldi typically owns the trademark for their wines. That way, if they have to change the deal, something happens, the winery raises the price, can't come up with the grapes anymore, they can change and they can get somebody else to do it, or and keep the label going. And that way they can keep wine labels going for some time, even though they themselves aren't a winery. So this one is actually owned, this winery, the brand, it looks like a retail store brand. And it might end up being that way later on, but right now it's $6.99. And it's at Aldi. And it's really kind of good. I mean, I would hold this rosé up to pretty much any rosé under $20. I mean, it might not beat a wine 3 times the price, but it will stand up to it. I mean, it won't be, oh, that's so much better than this. No, this is kind of a solid rosé. Took a sip. It's not light and fluffy cookie cutter $6.99. Just it's a typical rosé, no more, no less. Be happy it's not terrible kind of wine. It's actually pretty good. It's only 12.5% alcohol, which for California nowadays is low. And it's dry. It's got firm flavors. It's got really good acidity. It gets you smacking your lips and grabbing the glass for another sip. The flavors are firm and distinct. It has nice flavors. I mean, it's one after another kind of rolls into each other. The nose is good. The nose is interesting. It's not fluffy. Like I said that once already. I got fluffy on the brain. I got a fluffy brain. I'll take another sip. Yeah, I mean, when I first was nosing it, it kind of reminded me of a French Rosé, that's ground zero for rosés. They kind of invented the whole thing. So like that right away went, oh, it's a $6.99 rosé that kind of is, hitting above just on the nose alone is hitting above its price point. When I start tasting it, it's got a firmness to it. It's got some length to it. It's got some structure to it. It would go with ham. It's got cherry flavors and strawberry flavors, a little bit of apricot in the tail end of it. If you're thinking about pairing it with Thanksgiving meal, if you're having baked ham, this would do the trick. And it's one of those wines that and the label is actually really pretty. The label's it's a white label with these kind of very I don't know if they're drawings or photographs of summer flowers. Bee Well's the name. So it has that whole sustainable things that they do, sustainable farming there. It looks good on the table. It tastes great. And if anybody says, oh, that's pretty good, and you tell them the price, they're going to think you're pretty cool for figuring out what's good and what's cheap. So there you go. I'm going to tell you the name one more time. This is Dave from cheapwinefinder.com. That's me. And this is the Lomasi Wines Bee Well Rosé, Monterey County, sustainably farmed 2020 from ALDI. Get it while you can. I don't think there's a ton of it available. But if you want a rosé that does the trick and pairs well with food and is kind of a serious rosé at an unserious price, this is going to be a good one to get. This is a solid little wine, and that's that. So adios until the next time. It's going to get warm. Baseball's starting. Keep it cheap. And I'll be talking to everybody. Bye-bye.